What's next for Romeo Santos?
I mean, right now we're taking it a day at a time. You know, there's a lot of things going on. Obviously, our priority is the music. You know, that's what he's known for. That's what he's successful at. And, you know, that's what's always going to be the priority in Romeo's career, because we feel like we could build from there, but we're never going to abandon, you know, that base that we have that's so strong.
They're telling me that Aventura's not coming back together. Is that true, false? Don't know yet, maybe?
As of right now, we have plans to return in the end of 2013 to go back in the studio and record another album. You know, I think that we have to take it a day at a time, but those are the plans right now, and I can't see why we wouldn't get back together and do a reunion tour.
I was telling you before how the general market and the hip-hop artists are not taking recognition, especially in the Latin market. Drake, in his last song, in his last album, he said, I'm trying to get Spanish girls like I'm Aventura. You know what I'm saying? And for an artist like Drake on the hip-hop side, to know the type of fan base Aventura has is incredible, I believe.
I mean, I was kind of caught by surprise when I heard, the first time that I heard about it was actually on Twitter. A fan was like, that's crazy how Drake bigs up Aventura. So I went into YouTube and I listened to the song myself, and I heard it. He says, you know, Spanish girls love me like I'm Aventura. And I caught Future, and I was like, yo, Future, I just heard the Drake track where he's showing love to Aventura, and he's like, you know, tell him that that's definitely love. Like, we really appreciate that. That's big for us, because, you know, for him to mention Aventura connected with New York in a Drake song was a big move. You know, for us, it was just like something big, and he happened to be with Drake, so he's like, you telling me so? So he put Drake's on, you know, he puts Drake on the phone, and, you know, Drake starts telling me how he even came up with it. You know,
talk to me about that.
So he tells me, nah, you know, I got nothing but love for you guys. You guys are doing it big. And I was in New York, and these girls just kept telling me, like, we love you, Drake, we love you, Drake. But they kept mentioning Aventura. We love you and we love Aventura. So he says, I get a piece of paper and I write Aventura down, because I don't want to forget that when I mention New York, how the girls love me, I'm going to mention Aventura.
That's crazy.
So that's how that whole thing came about. You know, and I think that, you know, there's gonna be some big things coming with Drake.
You heard it here first. Once again, Johnny, man, I know you're busy. I know you got rehearsals. I know you got to fly, you know. I want to thank you for your time, for the interview. As always said, I respect you as a Latino in this industry growing. I look up to you. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not trying to, you know, date cotorra or whatever. I call you the Spanish Diddy. Whatever you need, you know, you got to support. And the album comes out tomorrow, November 8th.
Support that. Say no to piracy.
Doing a great job, like I say, the Spanish Diddy. That's Johnny Marines, aka Aventura's manager, Romeo's manager. Don't forget the album, cop the album, support el movimiento latino, juntos se logra más. And your Twitter is at
Johnny Marines, baby.
And Romeo's is
at Romeo Santos Page.
And ladies, he's single. All right, we out of here.